A boy struggles to keep his head above water in a Kuta rib. Crazy had warned the boy's father to move between the flags.
I don't think it was a problem for my boy, but...
A series of strong rips spring up along the beach. Lifeguards flag the danger, but for many tourists, the signs mean nothing. All morning, lifeguards direct swimmers out of the rib. A father and his 3 children repeatedly disregard the warnings. Lifeguard Crazy has lost his patience.
From there! Get to the flag!
Too late. The man's young son has lost his footing and is caught in the rib. He struggles to keep his head above water. A boy struggles to keep his head above water in a Kuta rib. Minutes earlier, Crazy had warned the boy's father to move between the flags.
Jesus!
The boy's unconcerned, but it's no laughing matter for Crazy. He's seen enough drownings on Kuta to appreciate the danger.
What's wrong with you, Mike? They'll have flag there. Go swim again, your kids.
An Australian couple saw it all unfold.
But he was getting swept straight out.
Yeah.
That little boy was gone for all money.
Yeah.
Oh, he was lucky you were there.
Yeah. Well done.
Good job.
Well done. Your job, yeah. Your job. Well done.
Jean-Pierre and his family are from France. They've been in Bali for one day. They nearly lost their son, but it hasn't sunk in.
The guard come to save my boy, but I don't think it was a problem for my boy. But
There was definitely a problem. He was in trouble. He was in a lot of trouble.
He just refused to take any notice, even though his little boy had nearly drowned.
In my eyes, I see he drowning. You know? So it's... I love the kids, but I don't want the kid die in front of my eyes.
At post 4, the situation is critical. Whippet helps rescue 3 swimmers being pounded by violent waves. Even a kilometre away, Terry can see what the boys are up against.
Swell's about 1.5 metres plus, less than a foot deep, breaking on a really shallow sandbank. It just churns away.
These are the toughest conditions his crew have dealt with on Kuta. Balinese lifeguards have managed to get a rescue tube on the woman. Now Whippet struggles to get her out of the danger zone. Controlling a rescue board with the dead weight of a patient is almost impossible. He signals the patient urgently needs oxygen. She's safely ashore, but the woman's 2 sons are still in the surf.
Yeah, come.
Where are you from?
From France? Yeah. Okay.
Christelle is a French tourist. Despite almost drowning, she's not concerned for herself.
All right, take it easy.
Yeoman rescues her eldest son. The youngest is still in the surf.
Okay. Just put this on your face a little bit.
Little bit. You just breathe.
Everyone just stand back a little bit.
Guys, can you use a bit of room?
Now, the youngest boy is safely ashore.
Just take it easy.
Your boys are okay. Your boys are okay.
Huh?
Boys, do you want to just come around here so you can surf?
Tell her you're all right.
Mate, I don't...
Just hold on.
How much water did you swallow? How many mouthfuls of water? None. No, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
You breathe if you need it. There you go, that's better. Nice, deep, big breath.
Make sure we keep watching the water as well, because we can't let anyone else go while we're doing this.
Okay.
Keep watching the water, everyone.
Your mum, she's okay. She'll be okay.
head, make it a little more comfortable.
Nearly drowning is traumatic enough for the boys. Seeing their distressed mother adds to the shock.
You want to vomit, just vomit. If not, just breathe in the oxygen.
No English? Parlez-vous l'anglais? Is your son okay?
I don't need a warrant, sir.
What? Okay.
14-year-old remains breathing, becomes rapid and shallow. Medical attention now turns to him.
He's just hypo. Just...
Long, slow, slow.
Yeah. Long, slow, deep breaths.
Nice and slow.
Seeing the crowd has alerted Christelle's sister.
You need to tell him to relax and just breathe normally. Relax and breathe normally.
Tu te relaxes-toi, respire lentement et normalement. Toi, t'es gentil.
It's just shock. He needs to just breathe.
C'est do you think this?
The poor son went into, sort of sympathy shock,
was,
I guess. What, seeing your mum in trouble, it's horrible.
That was one of her main things out there. She was worried about her kids, obviously. And it got pretty scary out there. It was definitely one of the worst rescues I've ever probably done. And just in terms of we just could not get in, it was just sucking us back and getting smoked, so...
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, just very shaky. Just...
I might just go have a little speak with the sun.
Yeah. Okay.
She tried to watch the waves and to know when to breathe and to tell the children to go back on the beach, but she panicked, so she just couldn't breathe normally. She was so panicked for the kids, she couldn't at the same time just breathe and see when she could take some air.
Moi, j'ai eu plus peur pour les autres que pour moi, en fait, et puis voilà. Moi aussi, pareil.
Well, they were both more afraid for the others than for themselves.
That's a very fast rip. People are struggling that much and they're actually really scared. You use a lot of energy and they realise they're going backwards and then they start scratching. It's literally a matter of seconds until they start going under, until they start swallowing water, then they sink and they're gone.
At the strongest part of the rip, even the most powerful swimmers make no progress.
I didn't realise it was got that fast.
But the two experienced lifeguards know what to do to escape.
If you try and swim straight against it, you're not going to get in. Yeah. If you swim straight inside, you get straight out of it.
The Java Express doesn't take long to snare a real victim. An unsuspecting swimmer is trapped. Despite swimming flat out, the rip still pulls him out to sea.
Oh, it's howling, mate.
Local lifeguard Crazy heads out for the man who keeps stopping swimming mid-stroke. But soon, they may be dealing with two rescues.
She's seen he's in a bit of distress. It looks like she's going to actually think about jumping in and getting him.
Crazy has the rescue in hand. Soon, the man is safely back on shore. But Enrico, an Italian tourist, believes he could have conquered the rip if his swimmers hadn't slowed him down.
I will have some problem with my swimsuit. I will have left my swimsuit and swim back. I think...
But it was possible?
I think so, without his trousers.
Perhaps it's better Enrico left his pants on. Rescuing nude swimmers presents unpleasant problems.
Oh my God! I'm thinking if he take off the pants and I'm rescued, my face in the that's no good. I don't want my face in top from him.
No shorts, no good.
No short, no good.
Yeah, okay.
Eka races to a couple getting swamped by waves in the Java Express. The simple pickup gets complicated as the woman loses her boogie board.
Come on the board. Come on the board.
Further down the rip, another couple are in trouble, clinging to a bodyboard. Kobe heads out as local lifeguards back up with rescue tubes. The man and woman are poor swimmers. Stuck in the impact zone, it won't be long before they lose hold of the board. Meanwhile, Eka has reached his patience.
Come on the board. Come on the board.
he's on his feet, so it's one of those ones where they just get pulled out and sort of...
There's only one boogie board between them. In desperation, the man climbs on top of his wife. The boogie board leash is tangled around the woman's neck.
Hey, quickly! Take it off.
Kobe reaches them in the impact zone.
You all right?
The growing swell makes rescues increasingly difficult. Dewa assists.
Hold on. You've got a mouthful of water.
The man scrambles back on, but lifeguard Dewa pushes him to another board to make room for the woman.
Lie down.
Finally, Kobe and Dewa have the situation under control and can return to shore.
Strongest current I've ever seen. Yeah. Worst rip I've ever seen. I got hit by a pretty big one and sort of knocked us off. If it had been bigger or had it been right out in the impact zone, it would have been a really scary situation.
Meanwhile, at the simultaneous rescue, Eka has untangled the leash from around the woman's neck. The foam from her mouth reveals she's taken in lots of water. Yatesy collects her husband. Then he's called to attend another distressed swimmer further out in the Java Express. A man lost his surfboard and hangs on to another surfer at the back of the rip. Eka brings his patient ashore. No one checks your passports on the Java Express. Mariam and her husband are from Iran and not accustomed to the surf.
If you get water on the lungs, you can get very sick from this.
Oh, really?
You should go to the doctor and then they can do a checkup to see how much water's in her lungs.
Her husband pushing Hannah or Anna.
Why?
I don't know, because he's jumped to
keep himself up.
Keep himself.
That's very brave of him.
And then the list like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Around the neck.
Around the neck, yeah.
Yeah, for a few moments it was very scary. I mean, it was a matter of life and death, you know. And then the whole big wave came. The string was getting around her neck. I tried to loose her, and then, yeah. And then,
You want to kill me.
when the waves come, you lose all your control to survive yourself, and then you cannot get somebody else to help, right?
Eka, you're a hero.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But we don't.
True hero.
You can make it.
Bali Wista. Bagus.
Thanks.
Three sisters on inflatable donuts are floating out to sea in a rip. Lifeguards respond to a situation the girls are blissfully unaware of.
If you see someone floating in a tube, you sort of think, oh, they've got a safety device, you know, they'll be all right. But once in the impact zone, if you lose it and you can't swim, then you're in trouble.
As Yatesy and Marcello head out, the Kuta circus is in full swing. At the back of the rip, lifeguards corral the circus runaways.
They have no idea about all of things, what do you call this, a balloon, bubble?
It's called a donut for disaster. Now you should pop it. Pop it.
This is not allowed in the beach. This is not allowed in the beach.
Can anybody swim here?
Swim?
Swim, yeah. Are you good swimmers?
No.
No, I can't swim at all. Well, then these are really dangerous.
Reedy's education program has its limitations.
편집당하는 거 아니야?
As the lifeguards resume their watch, it's soon clear the message didn't get through.
tubes are heading back out. And I'm sensing a little bit of deja vu. The marching band is back. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you gotta go, man. Go, 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 go.
Safely rescued a second time, at post 2, a flash rip has pulled a man and a woman beyond their depth. Unable to swim, they've started to go under. Only 30 metres off the beach, the drowning pair have taken lifeguards by surprise. A woman struggles to keep her head above water in a rip. A swimmer comes to her aid before lifeguards reach her. Her boyfriend is still in trouble until a surfer helps the man in crashing waves. Yeoman and Maddie D finally arrive. Matt calms the woman down so he can get her onto the rescue board.
It's okay, it's okay. You're okay.
Safely ashore, 28-year-old Yanni reveals her terror.
Scary, huh? Takut? Sedikit takut? Banyak takut? Hati-hati? Oh. Okay.
However, Yanni's boyfriend Chichep is not okay. Lifeguards call for oxygen.
One, two, three.
The 38-year-old is out of the rip, but not out of danger.
Banyak lanan. Banyak. There's a lot.
Yeah. Yep. He's looking very shaky, Ezra. Yeah, it's his heart. Racing.
Yeah.
A lot of water.
A lot of water.
Oh, a lot of water. Okay, tell him he's gonna have to go to hospital then.
It almost looks like it's getting worse, I reckon.
As Chechep waits for the ambulance, another situation develops in the same rip. A man who at first appeared to be happily swimming with a friend is in serious strife. Then 25-year-old Freddie starts behaving erratically.
I was just sitting there watching and they were going under. I thought he was waving his hand to his mate. He was underwater. Put a bit of oxy on him, mate.
Don't swim if you can't swim, okay? Tell your friend. Can you ask him if he swallowed much water? Yeah? He's gonna have to go to hospital, yeah.
The ambulance arrives for Chechep, whose condition has deteriorated further. Drowning victims who take water into their lungs can suffer what's known as secondary drowning. Freddie has also taken in water. Azza wants him to go to emergency as well.
Hey, boss, sit down.
Ultimately, the decision lies with the patient. Freddie chooses to walk away at his own risk.
Hey, you okay?
Back in the ambulance, Chichep drifts in and out of consciousness.
Keep talking to him and keep him alert. No sleeping.
But getting to hospital is proving to be difficult.
Oh, we can't get off the beach. They've blocked the road off the beach. I think he's going to punch it. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, man.
The biggest concern is whether Chichep is at risk from secondary drowning.
He was under for not too long, but they said he swallowed a lot of water. And he's been semi-conscious. We're going to give him x-rays. Hopefully he hasn't got water in his lungs.
X-rays confirm Chichep has taken salt water into his lungs.
Usually when the water in the lung, it will affect the movement of the lung, so the patient usually have a difficulty in breathing. We have to observe the patient 2 or 3 days, yeah.
his mother by his side, Chichep faces a long wait before he's given the all clear.